Hey everyone, Chris Street coming at you from Bruges, Belgium, where I'm spending about a day, maybe 24 hours here, doing some sightseeing, eating some chocolate, maybe have a couple of duvals, so those are big around here.
Or a cafe au lait.
Maybe a cafe au lait, or maybe a waffle, who knows? It's getting crazy, but if you may or may not have heard, Bruges is a bit of a fairy tale city, so it'll be fun just walking around, seeing the sights, finding some good food. Let's see what we can find. The first place that we're gonna stop off is called the Old Chocolate House. They have, I guess, craft hot chocolate is what it seems like, and it looks like a little bit like a high tea setting like you would have in England, but with the main focus being hot chocolate. So heading there, it's about a 5 or 10 minute walk from the main square in the center of town. Here's the street we're walking down. Got this horse carriage here, multiple horse carriage, beautiful old buildings, amazing views. Here we are at the Old Chocolate House. I love the Old Chocolate House. This is the menu for the Old Chocolate House. The first part of this is in Dutch, so then we can flip back to here, and here's the English menu. These are the summer specials. Even though it's not summer, they're still doing summer specials. The Winnie the Pooh looks good. Fresh honeycomb. Snickers looks good. Love Biscoff too. And then here's the favorites. Salty caramel, Aztec, Diabolo, ginger and chili, praline hazelnut. Interesting. Oh, they got toppings. Marshmallows, whipped cream, caramel, Biscoff crunch. Nice. They also have Belgian waffles further back. So grandmother's heart waffles, the maison, which is the house waffle, butterscotch and whipped cream, butter and sugar, whipped cream, chocolate sauce, Kinder Bueno, that would be good. Belgian strawberries. They have all kinds of different waffles in here to go with your hot chocolate. So here's the chocolates. Each one of these cups goes into your hot milk, and then it melts in and makes hot chocolate. Here I got the salty caramel, and here we go. It's gonna melt in there, and then we're gonna mix it all up. Starting to see the chocolate melt into the milk, the caramel. It's getting nice and smooth, whipped up, and looks delicious. Here is the finished product, and I'm gonna take a little sip. Here it is. Cheers. Whoa, that is powerful, strong. The chocolate's almost overwhelming, and the caramel's really good. I also ordered the butterscotch waffle, and they just brought it out. It looks amazing. There it is. There's the butterscotch sauce and whipped cream with the Belgian waffle. It just looks incredible. The damage is done. Hot chocolate complete. And we ate a couple of the chocolates, one of the cookies, and then the waffle, mostly yellow. Just finished up at the Old Chocolate House, and that was delicious. The salty caramel, which is what I got, was amazing. It had just a little bit of salt. The caramel was the perfect amount. The chocolate was the milk dark chocolate mix. And then when you melt it into that hot steamed milk, oh, it's so good. Highly recommend Old Chocolate House here in Bruges. There's a random band playing here in the square. Check this out. fun thing to see on a Saturday out in town. Walking into the Cathedral, Saint Cyril, here in Bruges. And here is the organ that goes on forever. And then here is the amazing cathedral here in Bruges. Lots of people here taking a look. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful place with lots of good, cool artwork up there. Great artwork on the walls. Great mosaics, or stained glass. Very neat. Right now, they are not allowing cars into Bruges, just scooters and bicycles. Check out these ladies are modeling for the shop. Lola Lisa, just live dancing to nothing. Coming up on the main square here in Bruges, in the center of town, and they have this whole thing set up here because tomorrow they are running the Great Bruges Marathon here. And yeah, so it's supposed to, I guess, end here, maybe start and end here, not sure. But the square here is cool. The buildings here are old and magnificent. Right now I'm walking through the square to go back to the hotel because it's actually kind of cold and I need to get my jacket. So it's about, hotel's not too far from here, but just gotta take a quick break. What's going on with this place, Chez Albert, but they have waffles, like dessert waffles, and the line has been like this, just people constantly lined up buying waffles every time I've walked by here. This is like my 4th or 5th time, so I think I might have to try this at some point. I forgot to show our hotel, and it's really cool. So here I'm gonna show just the entryway and the lobby. Here's where we're staying, the Grand Castleberg Hotel, 4-star hotel. And here's the entryway, big glass doors, chandeliers. Whoop, here we go. And if we walk in to the right here is this cool taxidermy swan that was given to the hotel by the city of Bruges as an award for being awesome. We got all kinds of really nice portraits and paintings and landscapes. Big gold mirrors. There's a reception. Here's the grand staircase. Goes up to the 2nd floor where they also do events. This is the salon. Beautiful portrait over here on the wall. Had some sparkling water right here earlier by the fireplace and the mirror. Hey look, it's me. And through here is the bar, right there. Beautiful red wallpaper, big cool pendant lights. Just kind of a really classical style. I love that diamond chandelier, crystal chandelier. Just really cool taxidermy portrait. It's all good. Just making memories. And now, to walk back through this way. That was the reception and the bar area and the lounge and the salon. Going back this way, here's a little map. Shows the breakfast room down to the right. So that stuff's all this way. The gym's also down there. Take a look more about that tomorrow. There's these beautiful windows showing all of Bruges. And then back towards the lobby. Overall, I've been very impressed with this hotel so far. Some tourists out in Bruges today, doing their boat tour, giving us a wave. Look at that, there are several Vespas over there. It counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder if it's like a Vespa biker gang that's hanging out over there in that, wherever that building is, that building right there next to it. Continuing my walkabout Bruges. Got about 30 minutes till dinner time, so just trying to walk around and see what we can see, since there's lots of crowds out today. There's a neat little town square, not town square, but they got these little restaurants here. And everyone's sitting outside, just enjoying life, eating dinner, eating mussels, living the good life. Look at this swan made out of chocolate. Every little detail, and all these little feathers, and the whole neck and everything. It's very cool. This is the Chocolaterie Bruges. Found a good spot for dinner. It's actually right near the hotel, like right across the street. But it's called Restaurant Diligence, and it's got a pretty fun fact that they show right here on the menu. In fact, the movie In Bruges with Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson had a scene shot in this restaurant. You can check it out with that QR code if you want. But as far as the food here, I mean, I already know what I'm getting. I'm getting this Flemish beef stew with applesauce for 23 euros. But they also have some steaks. I'm sure the steaks are really good. The T-bone sounds good, 75 euros, but it's probably amazing. Mussels, depending on the season. Always love mussels. Diligence mussels, that sounds good. And then desserts, maybe we'll look at the desserts a little later. That's the start. Here's the drinks for Restaurant Diligence on the back of the menu. Beer on tap, Crystal Alken, Grimbergen Blonde and Dark. And they have a ton of Belgian beers bottled. Duvel, Bruges Triple Chimay, Bruges Schoof. And in Europe you gotta order still water, so we're definitely ordering a liter of still water. And then I think I might get the Bruges Triple, but we'll see. Here's the Flemish stew with applesauce and fries. It's like a beef stew on the plate. So then the waiter recommended I'm gonna take a fry, dip it in the applesauce, and then dip it in the beef, and then try it. So let's do that. Okay, here's the fry. Let's dip this in the applesauce. Here's the applesauce. Let's dip that in the stew. So I got stew and applesauce on this fry. 9.4 out of 10. Well, yesterday after dinner, I was totally wiped out. So went straight back to the hotel, went to bed at 8 p.m., and then woke up this morning at 9 a.m. So I did wake up a couple times in the night because of jet lag and all that, but overall feeling super refreshed, great. This hotel is just very comfortable, and the hotel breakfast was on point for sure. Now today in Bruges, we're going to, I have two plans. Go down to do a boat tour of the channel, and then come back up to the main square, and they have a beer museum with, I guess, different Belgian beers on tap, and they go the history of Belgian beer and all that stuff. So it's gonna be a fun day, and then heading out of Bruges on to the next destination. Gonna do these boat excursions, 15 euro per person. And then here are the stairs down to the boat. Here's the boat that we're gonna get on. And then this is the gangplank out to the boat. Here's the canal, all the cool Bruges buildings and trees. Keep your hands in the boat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. My name is Roy, and I'm going to take you on a boat trip for about half an hour through the veins of Bruges. It's also the first day I drive this boat. En aan de brug aan je rechterzijde ziet u het godshuis de Pelikaan. Je zult zelf de Pelikaan zien vlak boven de rode deur. Deze godshuizen zijn gebouwd door rijke burgers en werden bewoond.
There's the marathon runners from the Grand Marathon of Bruges running their race.
Jan van Eyck. Jan van Eyck. And you can see lots of paintings in the Groningen Museum.
10 out of 10.
And you only see the
building right there is where the stock market was invented. It's a merchant's house, kind of cool. More people running the marathon. We're in Bruges. That's the flag of Bruges. And then you can see the cathedral up back there. So that's the cathedrals from the 10th century.
De 12e eeuw, er leven hier geen begijntjes meer, maar wel nog zusters van de Benedictijnse orde. En je kan het ook bezoeken, het is zeer mooi. Binnenin met een hele very big garden and all kinds of small houses. You have on your right side beautiful church to visit. And like you see it surrounded by walls, you can say
Look at all the swans.
cuernos aquí.
Just finished the boat tour, a little chilly from the wind, and it's like, I don't know, in the 40s, maybe 50 degrees here, so I just decided to stop and get some coffee. And let's take a look. Here's Americanos, a chai latte. They always give you these little chocolates, which is good. And then I also ordered two. This is a Kinder Bueno and an apple cinnamon chocolate as well, just to try something different. This hotel right here, they talked about on the boat tour. They said each one of those little window panes is a little pink because it's from Venice, and each one costs 500 euros. So that's a lot of euros. Next up, going into the Church of Our Lady here in Bruges, because they have a Michelangelo sculpture of Madonna and Child. So we're gonna go see that sculpture in the church. Just walked into the church, and there is, there's Dad. There is a lot. There are a lot of these awesome portraits all throughout, and sculptures. Here is the sculpture by Michelangelo with mother and child. An amazing portrait right behind it. Beautiful. This chocolate shop looked really good, so I'm gonna go inside and just look around for a minute. Just walking in. We got tons of these little chocolates and stuff. Oh, look at this. Speculoos. That's kind of like Biscoff. And we've got autumn marzipan. Little, looks like a little owl. Kind of fun. Halloween. All kinds of chocolates, candies. Just been strolling around town, check it out. There's a lot of people around. You can see people all around walking behind me. But our next stop is going to be the beer museum. So I don't know if it's gonna be what it's gonna be like, but I'm sure it'll talk about beer. Check it out. Here is the beer museum, open from 10 to 5. The bar and gift shop from 10 to 6:30. Currently it's like 1:30, something like that. 4 beers, €10. That's cheap. I think we'll just get 2 beers, one for me, one for Dad. This is cool. I got all these beer signs. Belgian beers. Looking up the steps. Oh, that's cool. We got like all these cans put up. Spells out beer. There's museum and bar and shop. Doing the beer tour. They give us these tablets. So we point the tablet at an object and it tells us about it. Just walked into this room. They made these big beer casks and little displays like this one's. They've got 3 different types of hops and it smells pungent. But this is the Cascade Citrusy. Can't say that. Floral. And Target is more bitter. They also have these quizzes throughout, so you can scan and then it tells you. So which of the following beers is real? I don't know, let's just try pizza beer. Oh, pizza beer. All right, just finished with the museum and now we're doing a tasting. So they give us these little coins and we get 3 coins. So each one you get 1 beer. So we're gonna get 3 different beers to try here at the tasting experience. There's some different ones we can choose. Let's try. There's some other ones we can try. It's the first one. I got the Trap Double. And it's a little bit darker and a ton of head on it, but give it a try. Cheers. It's like super rich and smooth, but really good. Here's the second beer. I'm just tasting, so I'm not necessarily going to finish them all the way, but the second one is the Bruges Triple. It's supposed to be like spicy. All right, cheers. Yeah, it definitely tastes kind of like looks like a glue vine, except cold beer, but spiced beer. Here's the last one we're tasting. It's Steam Brown, and it's the darkest of the 3.
That would be good.
Let's see how it tastes.
50.
Cheers.
The mini dock one. It says on you it's $12.50. I kind of like
It's kind of malty and probably the smoothest of the 3. I like it. Well, done at the beer museum, and unfortunately my time in Bruges is coming to an end. But it was a lot of fun. Got here yesterday, walked around town, saw some of the sights, had a great Belgian dinner with Flemish stew, and then passed out and was out for a long time. And today was also really fun walking around. There was the Grand Bruges Marathon going on, so there's a lot of people around, and went on the boat tour, just shopped around a little bit, checked out some chocolate, things like that, and then went to the beer museum, tasted a few Belgian beers, which was a lot of fun. And yeah, now heading on to the next destination, which is another spot in Belgium. See that on the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share with your friends. Enjoy life. See you next time. Shoe Dog out.